Sometimes, and some people very often, you get an Excel sheet and you want to do a calculation and there is just an error, a value error, a numeric error. You really are pulling your hair out why this is, because if you look at it, everything is fine. There are numbers there, you're doing your calculations right, there's nothing wrong with the formulas. So why is this? Well, from my experience, it's because the number is not really a number, it's text. And it can have several reasons. There could be spaces in there that you don't notice. It could be that the cell is marked as a text cell. If you look at A7, that one is marked as text. That's why you see all the zeros. And maybe you just want to check if it's really something that Excel sees as a number or as a text. And we can use a little function, it's a nice little trick, to test if Excel sees a cell as text or as a number. There's a function called t. So if we type is t and we do tab, we just need the value. That's all it needs. So A1. And then we close it and we press enter and there's nothing there. We just copy it by double clicking on it. And what you see here is if the cell has a value, it is a text value. If it doesn't have a value, it is a number. So what we can we see here? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 is a number. So if we do a calculation on that one is that one plus 10, we're good. Everything's fine, right? And this is a percentage, it's fine too. We can do a calculation on that one. And here's another empty value. Well, I got a Dutch version of Excel, and in Holland we use commas instead of periods. So this is a value 2 and this one is not. And you can see that here. So in an international organization and the local settings of your computer are different, you can get a lot of funky stuff. But now we are sure that Excel sees these three and that one as text. And then you can continue to do other things to correct that. Well, you don't need to correct that one, but you could correct that one with an if statement. So pull out the minus and then make it 45. And you could do that one, replace the period by a comma in this case, that will work. And then there's this one. How are we going to do this one? Well, there's another function in Excel and you can convert something. So let's just say that here we want to do is and then value and tab. And I'm going to reference that one. And we close that one. Now Excel converts it into a number whenever possible. So if it's not possible, it's not going to work. It's not going to go. And then you get errors. And I can show you that one too. So here you go. This is a value because 10% goes to 0.1. Remember the Dutch notation. It's a comma. That's something we do. Then there is hello. It doesn't get hello because hello doesn't convert to a numeric value. This one is a problem and that one is a problem. So you need to do these three by hand because Excel really doesn't know what this means. And the other ones work fine. And that's it. You have a value function, so you can convert something to a value whenever possible. And there's the t function. And the t function is the very powerful function that tells you, is this a text or not? It helps a lot. Use it if you get these funky errors.